All right, so I'm here with Kit, who just finished the Write Your First Album mentorship and did a really good job. He's on his way to releasing a really cool record. My first question to you, Kit, is what struggles did you come into the program with?
Yeah. So starting from January 2021 to March, I miraculously put together 30 different instrumental pieces. And then right after that, it stopped immediately. Like the creative juices just stopped flowing. And during that time, I was building momentum and I committed to myself, hey, I'm going to write my first album and we're going to do it. And then just the momentum completely stopped. So from May to about June, July was when I first met Connor, July 2021. And the struggles were just really what I realized was kind of building a routine for myself and having accountability, which I think was the big key factor. That I realized kind of when you have that pressure of just being able to write, it sort of forces you, it puts you in weird survival mode. And I realized that, and I that's why the program seemed so appealing.
Yeah, and I think you also had a lot, going on with the pandemic, and
Yeah.
you're also an actor. So what I'm saying is that it's understandable that you were having some of these struggles. So my next question is, what was most helpful about the program from like a week to week, month to month basis?
I sort of realized I kind of liked school through this program. Not in the scary sense, but just in the sense of like you have a goal each week, and really sitting down with you to be able to talk through the process of it was really important, because you would throw just ideas that I didn't think about, or just thoughts to have, and then it then would catapult me into another like cool idea that I would have. So just having a mission each week was really important for me, because it gave me sort of something to look at. And visually, I'm a visual person, so visually I could see like, oh, this chorus and verse needs to get done.
Yeah, I think turning ideas into full songs was definitely
Yeah.
just like a really cool transformation that happened. And I don't know, it was so fun. It was just like so fun to go through, the lyrics and go through some
Yeah.
of your melodies, and also just
Yeah.
really inspiring for me to just like see how important it was to you. What did you leave the program with? What was that final
Yeah.
result?
Yeah. So the final result is I have 6 songs written, which is
Amazing.
crazy to me, because I just the way I previously functioned was just like writing one song every 3, 6, sometimes a year,
Right.
3 months, 6 months to a year
Right.
sometimes. And I knew I always loved writing music, but this really taught me like that it is something that means a lot to me and that I can
Awesome.
practice.
Absolutely. And having those 6 finished songs, and now you're going to be heading into the mixing process. You found a mix engineer,
Yes.
and you're just
Yeah.
one step closer to that release. So, last question: what would you say to someone who's maybe on the fence about doing this? Maybe they're feeling reluctant to take the leap with this program. What would you say to that person?
I would say don't think of this program as sort of like a separate entity from your process. I think there's this synergy that needs to happen with the collaborative process for yourself, and
Totally.
not be afraid to ask for help. I think that's the huge thing. I realized you think that this genius comes from one person, but it's a collaborative experience.
Mm,
And I learned a lot from you in the sense of just like having someone to just talk to, especially for me. I don't know you really well, and we don't, and there's something to that.
Right.
to where you're able to just kind of tell me straightforward,
Exactly.
this is my thought. And
Mm.
that's kind of how I treated the program. If you're on the fence, just create this program. It's yours also too.
Right.
In the
Totally.
sense of,
Totally. Yeah.
I think the amount of commitment that you want to make to it, you're going to see results no matter what.
Yeah. Any experience like this, and I think that's why I love one-on-one, because it's like it's customized. So it's
Yeah,
only going to be a bad experience if you make it a bad experience,
exactly.
right? I cannot wait for this record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't come soon enough. So
Yes. And
yeah, and once again, thank you for doing this as well. And yeah, we'll talk soon.
of course. Yay. Thank you, Connor.